What's up guys, Christopher Gadget. Today we're checking out Dodge's 2015 Charger Scat Pack. I'll tell you more about it right now. So what the hell is a Scat Pack? No, it's not a sexual innuendo. It's a marketing term created by Dodge in 1968. To qualify as a Scat Pack car, it had to run the quarter mile in less than 15 seconds. This car can do it in the mid-12s. Moreover, and despite its 4,400-pound curb weight, this car can hit 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. And that's all thanks to a 6.4-liter Hemi V8 that produces 485 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. It's a violent amount of power that is instantly delivered at the touch of the throttle. That said, top speed is 175 miles per hour, which is nothing to sniffle at. Sure, it's no 707 horsepower Hellcat, but at $40,000, there's really no room for complaining with this package. By comparison, the step up, the SRT 392, which boasts the same engine, costs $7 grand more. With that, you get leather, a power-adjustable steering column, headlights, slightly larger Brembo brakes with 2 more pots, computer-adjustable dampers, and tires with more advanced rubber that are 30 millimeters wider, 275 versus 245. So, what do you get for $40,000? Well, a whole hell of a lot of car. On the exterior, which saw a massive, and if I do say so myself, improved facelift for this model year, there is a honeycomb grille, all-black spoiler, and a more aggressive body kit and hood scoop, plus 20-inch aluminum wheels with black pockets. And while the audio system leaves something to be desired, which is to say it's just okay and not commensurate with the engine note, it can be upgraded to a Beats version. Say it with me, I Dodge. Standard is an 8.4-inch touchscreen that is fairly easy to navigate. It can prove a bit cumbersome when entering an address, but for the most part, it gets the job done. It's complemented by a backup camera and sensors, which you'll want thanks to a not-so-accommodating rear windshield. There's also an instrument cluster with a user-controllable 7-inch screen, 8-way power-adjustable cloth front seats, Bluetooth, 3 USB inputs, an auto-dimming rear view, garage buttons, remote start, and this handy cell phone holder nestled between the cup holders, and a set of brakes that dry themselves in the rain when the windshield wipers are activated. So yes, it's fairly feature-rich for $40,000. But how does it drive? Well, as the logo suggests, like an angry bumblebee. The low-end power and rumble of the engine makes for a visceral experience every time you hammer down on the throttle. That in mind, it's easy to break the rear end away, especially when in sport mode, which tightens things up and reduces traction control's interference. However, there is no disputing that the Charger is a bit on the fat side. But thanks to its sport suspension, it doesn't feel it. The brakes are commensurate in power, though 60 to 0, which according to Dodge is under 120 feet, is far from performance shattering. Cylinder deactivation for fuel efficiency's sake is present, though I didn't notice when it was active, which perhaps speaks to its effectiveness. Nevertheless, the interior of the Charger is surprisingly quiet, despite the loud engine note. Moreover, the back seat is surprisingly accommodating, providing a good amount of head and legroom, even for somebody like me who stands over 6'1". A host of performance screens such as the 0 to 60 timer is a nice touch, as is the RPM tunable launch control feature, though using those surely won't help you achieve the purported 1525 city highway fuel rating. To that end, I'm impressed with this $40,000 car. Its 8-speed gearbox is shockingly quick and smooth. The power, for the price point, is perhaps best described as a steal. And the handling, while no German competitor, is taut enough to keep even the most fickle entertained.